Erudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Hey, look, people. I mean, hi, I'm Frost, and I'm here to work on the Godlands, the lore, and the maps. Tonight, it's going to be maps. My brain's fried for writing. But it's for the Legend Seeker role-playing game, as you can see up above, that Erudia is writing. And yeah, we have a Patreon. We've got the Moonskull Discord you can go visit us on. All kinds of fun places. But yes, I'm going to be working on a map today, while I have a sleeping cat on my lap, one by my feet, and a couple more over on the couch. It's just cat-tastic today. I know, wizard. Ew. I'm listening to music and a movie in the background. And also petting a cat who's snoring on my lap. Snorkeling. Nope, I'm on your screen. I can't get it gotten rid of. Words are hard to do, or something. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm looking for a wooden house as a reference here. We'll just put random wooden house down here, because we're going to be making my size relationship. We're going to be making a little fishing village. It's going to be fun. Hello all, still no deer for me to blast. Ah, sorry, sir. Now, here's the question. Do I want to make... Do I want to make a lake? Let's see, what is this? This is Deep River. We'll do Light River, but... Okay, that's the sea. We're going to do a lake, because we're going to have a lake, and then... Yeah, I think we'll do a little... Do we want to do... Well, do you guys want to see... Because last one I did was kind of on, like, the ocean. You want to see a lake? A lake town? I got one sprawled out next to me on his back. Nice. That shows that he's very calm. All right, this part of the lake... Let's make this lake interesting. Kind of make a little bump out here, which would be kind of cool. Narrow it down a little bit. Interesting. Now we're going to play around with this side of the lake, give it a little bit of a shape here. We could roll it around that way. There we go. That's a weird. Oh, no wonder that's got such an angle. Let us not speak of my bad luck before that. Home for now after tearing up the office, I'm sure. Yeah. They just show up on your lawn. They're like, hey, how you doing? Not feeling this lake. It doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like it. Make it a new lake. Add one there too. We'll take it and make it like this. Go like that. There we go. Got a weird shape to it though. There we go. Give some little bits of curviness to this. They just showed up on the lawn, sometimes many 8 or 9 of them. Oh man. Introduced Wolf to your office while he worked. He lasted 20 minutes. Ah, yeah. Just tearing it up, eh? Add a little bit of a shape there. Calvino's having a dream. And he's getting twitchy because my phone just dinged. Get a little bit of shape to this lake. See if we can pull that down. That makes it a little pinched. I don't like the pinch. go. Getting some curviness and smooshiness to this, and we'll play around with that afterwards. Whoa, whoa. Hi, buddy. Hello, Stretchy McStretcherton. All right, I got to move you because you've been laying on my lap long enough now that you've put my leg to sleep. I'm sorry, buddy. I know you hate it when I move you. He gets so grumpy. He just kind of murphs at me. Oh, my goodness. He is just, oh, such dead weight right now. Oh, my gosh. He's so boneless. Why are you so boneless right now? You're so asleep, aren't you, buddy? Oh, my gosh. My leg is so asleep as well. He's just purring up a storm. His little feet. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go, bud. I'm putting you back down in a comfy spot. Oh, he's drooling too. Gross. He drooled all over my hand. Hi. Hello, sir. Hi. Yeah. He's like, hey, how you doing? Going well, Jensen. It's going well. Playing around with a map today. Gonna make a little lake area here. Move a few things around. Let's see. I think the river will come in from this side. Let's see. It's the shallow river. Play around with that angle. That one was weird. Now we're going to widen out the river a little bit here as it goes in. Widen it out here. Play around with how it intersects with the lake here. It's got a weird shape to it. I don't like that. A little better. Yeah, I think maybe I'll go there. This back. I just think maybe I should narrow it a little bit again, because that feels like it's been flowing and cutting into this bank maybe. And I can get that to kind of blend a little better. See if I can get this a little narrower over here. Yeah, I kind of like it that way. An interesting shape to it. It's not perfect because, well, because their banks and the rivers in this thing get a little wonky with the river. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. How you doing, Calvino? How you doing, buddy? You need to move into a different position? What do we got here? What do we got here? We got a disgruntled employee? Disgruntled lap cat? No, you're fine. He's made it really, really, really warm sitting here. I'm just like sweating. Hot water bottle cat. Hey, buddy. I think we're going to put a bridge right across the mouth here, too. Where's my bridge? It's not a plot. It's not a room tool. I forget where bridge is at. Is it this one? Stone bridge. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to put this bridge right across that mouth there. So a boat would be small. So this is not the biggest river in the world. Let's... I think that would do that, yeah. Yeah, put some little bubbles in here in the river. It's gonna bend it in too far. I rotate that. There we go, I got a little bit of shape there. I just wish it wouldn't put those little sharp bits. Try this. There we go. Gives it a very strange little shape there, doesn't it? Interesting. New Jersey doesn't like my hunting rifle. Oh, lame. Hello, Cajun Corey. We're having fun. We're playing around with a map. We're making a little a lake town map. And I don't mean lake town as a town on a lake, but there will be a couple of buildings stretched out over the water, which will be fun. But because I want to have like at least one house out here that's got like a pier built to it. Let's see. Go like that. Get the dock tool. We'll put a dock like this out in front of it. We'll give it a little bit of extra width. Hiding that one out too. I think we can moor a boat in here. We'll put another building here. It's always fun to place, you know, play with a little starting spot always. All right, so I'm going to add the roads first. This place is going to have an old stone bridge, but all the roads are going to be basically just wide dirt, or I could do stone. Let's see what a stone road looks like, actually. So I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to do this road as dirt coming off of here. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of wild turkeys that cause trouble. You got gangs of wild turkeys causing trouble. All right, so if I grab this and I say here, let's see, building type. These are going to be, yeah, we'll go straw. Oop. I don't think we can fit one on there. We could try that. Oh, that doesn't actually spawn anything there. Ooh. I think most of the village is going to be on this part of the river here. The bridge is not going to be, they're going to have some stuff there. And then there's going to be mostly woods and things out here. So the village will be mostly on the south side of the lake here. You could accidentally run them over, really big turkeys. You got a bigger car. Hi, Calvino. Hi. Oh, look at that stretch. Hey, buddy. Can't believe you sneezed in my face earlier. Yeah, dork. Yeah, dorkamus. I'm gonna do this once here. Take this. I'm gonna widen this out. Oops. And then we're gonna take dirt. Mm. Okay, there we go. We're gonna bring that. We can pull it down a little bit. There. I'll mess up the car. Now thinking about it, I ran over a possum the other morning. Oh no, messy. I think we're gonna put a market in the center of this. So we're gonna leave that alone, or do we pull it down a little bit? Yeah. I think we might take this building out specifically and delete it. I think we'll put a little town hall of some sort here, like a big building. Yeah, we'll find a brick building. What do we got that works well? Maybe we'll do two buildings, maybe? Like we find a building like this, maybe? And have it really close to the road, but light it up to, well, not too close, maybe a little bit back. And then we've got a secondary building here that could be the stable. Put a little fence around that. What do we got here? So, do we want a stone wall? Do you think we'll do a little wooden wall? That's a little close to the front, but it's kind of cool. Is you, yeah, I think this could work. Because I think you could actually have a secondary opening near the door here. And then go here. We can go into the paddock and out of the paddock. I mean, sure, there'd be a door or something, but this is a wider opening for wagons. Put a put this here, make it look like it's the door. So we pull it around. Like they move the gate out of the way. This one would be no dirt room for you. Get back to your plant box, chrysanthemum. No dirt room from you. Yes. This is art. Art is writing. Writing is art. You've been distracted for a while. Dirt room, dirt room, dirt room. Chrysanth, you didn't, if you look in GameSpeak, you can see the, on my Discord, you can see the new garden room, the new greenhouse I built. It's, fully automated-ish. Mostly, partly automated, lightly automated. Comics, did it ever pick my, pumpkins? I'm gonna put a little market in here. I think we can do this. Let's see. Market, merchants. Where's the market? Cottages. Market. There it is. That's what it thinks of the area for a market. Oh, I guess it's just going to be a well for the market. I could place some market tents, but it's kind of cool having just that. Really cool. But where's the dirt? In the planters, exactly. The hydroponics planters have all the dirt. Climb on in, take a peek. Yeah. More dirt. So have people voted that they're going to want you to have Wolf on screen for the Thursday night, Friday night thing after this? Get your daily ration of dirt. Now it's more. Find a building we want to use like an important building out here. Yeah, it's going to have this commanding view of the lake. This will be their church. We'll have its own. The Calvino. Sleepy kitty. Sleepiest of kitties. Let me check on something here. Let me open a map up once. Dave reacted to it, but we'll see if anyone wants to see him. I think people want to see him. I reacted to it with a wolf. Yeah, I think this will be a little village off of the coast of the rivers up near Solinor, or it could be a village along the lakes of the rivers and everything by Sturga, Santa's Fall. It'll be Lost Alasia. We're just going to call this one Lake Village, because it's a village on a lake. Got 6 pumpkins and some seeds. Some made more than 1 seed. Oh, nice. Yeah, sometimes they'll make 2 seeds or more. So, and sometimes you'll get like 3 or 4 pumpkins from a plant. But I'm assuming the plant stayed, hopefully, since they're supposed to. I think we're going to add another little road here that is going to go between these houses. It's going to go back towards where they have some logging or something like that. You're happy to see Woofy. Sorry to hear about your office. Yeah, hopefully you didn't trash it too badly. 2 pumpkin plants. Excellent. That's exactly what there were. Sweet. So perennials are working. There we go. It kind of works. Brought him in my office while I worked from home and he investigated everything. Ah, well, there you go. Cat. Cat investigating? What? Benji climbed into my new duffel bag the other night. Slept in there. Because he likes to sleep in, like, sneaky little out-of-the-way places. He mainly just threw the toys I brought in around. Oh, okay. At least he didn't run around and destroy all your stuff. That's a good thing. He's going to investigate until he can't investigate no more. I think I'm going to put something up here. Maybe we'll put a... Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to put this out here. What do we got for options here? A little tower out here. You don't know what kind of people live in towers. Could be anybody, really. You know, no specific stereotypical anything about people living in these things. No, it's totally normal. Let's see, what do we have? We've got ground with grass. We've got ground with stones. We'll ground with dirt. All right, we got a big dirt path. Look, dirt. Sand should be happy. We're going to have a bit of old stone wall around part of it. Oh, a bit of a wall because we're going to have forest and stuff back here. I think we're going to put... make a little thing back here, like a, I might put one of those forges out here. I think there was a forge device. We could put something back here. What would we put back here? A couple of devices and things like stuff. Let's see here. What else can we put out here? We don't want to put a table. I think it doesn't make sense to have a chair. We could put a crate here. See, what else do we have? What else do we have? We're going to add one of these to the side of the tower here. You can see it underneath there. We're also going to take a building and attach it, because this will be fun. This should be entertaining. Stone building. Let's find a smaller building. Oh, that's too big. This one would work. So at the bottom of the tower here, there's like a little side entrance building that, you know, the tower pops up out of. And we're going to do a little more fence. And we're going to make it look like there's a little gate type thing here. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Oh, that didn't connect here either. It's supposed to be under the eave. There we go. Now it looks connected. Locked up princess? Obviously. Well... Oh, no. Let's see. We're going to put some stuff out here that looks like a garden, maybe. That we're going to do... Add another point on there. We're going to bring this point up farther. We're going to take this here. There we go. Luminous tail is tickling me. All right, let's see what we got in here. There's nothing planted in there. I might have to see if I can put some crop lines in here or something. I guess it's too small to be an actual farm field plot thing. Luckily, I can plant these things. Now, let's just see if I can find one that has a little bit of randomness to it. That's kind of cool looking. All right, let's try that. And let's go here. And it's plant row, plant row, plant row, plant row. What do we want? What kind of plant row do we want? We want these. We'll do a row of these. We'll do a row of these, whatever the heck that is. We're going to do a row of these. And we're going to do another row of these. And what else do we have? We've got whatever these are. We're going to make these rows go this way. Row a little longer. Need one more plant. Maybe it's if I can pull it this way. There, we got his little garden. Map maker, make me a map. Poof, your map. How is it going, Zerator? See, we're gonna put a little cart down in here. Where is cart? Metal goods, cart. And we're gonna put some framework up here. Let's see, we're gonna move that down towards the ground a little more so it's under the thing there. There we go. Bits of broken stone here and there. Let's pull this down a bit so it sits right on top of that. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. All right, what else do we want to put along here? It's got to be like stacks of wood, right? Wood piles. Yeah, there we go. Oop, I don't want to do that. Some larger logs next to that. Bring that down a little bit. Where's my, there is a scale thing. Bring it down. I still think there should be something. I think I'll put a well in there. Let's put a well. The wizard has a well. Yeah. Ooh, I like that one better, though. Let's delete that one. Let's put the other well in there. Let's get to that one. Oh, it kept it. Good. There we go. That's cool looking. Bad joke. I don't make any bad jokes. Make the best. Picking up the kids from school. Youngest is in his first drama musical. Oh, I'm sorry, Calvino. I just poked you in the nose. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to poke you in the nose, buddy. No, I wasn't. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi. You're going to be okay if I roll you over? All right. He's watching the movie, kind of, that I'm watching. Just relaxing and watching it. Just kind of like... Because I'm watching the Fellowship of the Ring. Or the Two Towers, I guess, technically. Well. Hope you're feeling well. Welcome to St. Wellerman. Welp, I will say, well, yeah, you better let yourself out. You better let yourself out. All right, we're going to move the well over here to balance things out a little bit. Give it a little bit of extra size. We're going to rotate it. All right, so the wizard will have his little front area here. That's going to just be bushes and whatnot. When you go around back is when you get to see all the cool stuff. Now, I don't know if there's actually brambles or anything like that. I mean, there's rocks. Put a rock. We'll put a big old rock at the corner of this. Then we're going to put some bushes. We're going to put a tree. For sure. Or a big old bush. I want to put some more bushes in here to make it look like maybe there's some other overgrowth and whatnot. I can put some hedges in here. The hedge lines don't look all that hedgy. They kind of do though, but not dramatically so. I think I might put a table here though. If you're a wizard out in the woods, wouldn't you have a table? Have a little table to enjoy dinner, something. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go use one of these because there's square laid table. Let's see what that one's like. And that'll work. Boom. The wizard tower has a table. Calvino has good taste. There you go. Well, he also tried to eat some of my hero earlier, so he's got taste for sure. What do we got here? We've got chair, crates. Get some crates back behind the bushes here. And the other thing I want to put out here, I think I'm gonna make an orchard. So I think through some thin trees here, I think we're gonna put an orchard. I think I'll put it actually right across the opening from here. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go through some options here. That's kind of cool looking, but I kind of was hoping we could get an orchard in here, but maybe we'll just do something planty. I think maybe I'll go back to that kind of open field looking one. That's kind of cool. Because there was an open field one that didn't have much in it. Doesn't have the ground clutter though. I think I want to find one of these with some ground clutter like that right there. I think in here is where I'm going to put a bunch of trees that are in lines. Okay, didn't do it. Oh, wait, that's a plot tool. I want paths. I want paths of trees. Oh, you can't. You have to do. I think I'd have to plant individual trees. Okay, I can do that though. I find tree. I go bloop. Now, if I do this and I say keep scale. Oh, actually, wait, I can just do this. We'll make one of these a little smaller. Mm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these down first and then I'll rotate them. I'm going to move that one offline a little bit. And we're going to stick another one here. And we'll leave it like that. And then we're going to be doing some scaling, some rotating. We're going to do some rotating and scaling. Oops, I don't want it that big. It's kind of got an orchard of some sort out here. Not turning up to. Could you restart the server? It's lagging bad. No one is in right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I will click on restart. It's been up for 4 days. That's not surprising, but I said restart and it didn't restart. Let's stop it once and then I'll restart. All right, now we'll start it again. I have to put you guys in a pause because I'm getting a phone call I'll have to take. So I'm gonna put you guys on the pause screen. Where is be right back. I'll put you in be right back. I will talk to you soon. Rick Calvino. I'll be back soon. Maybe 5 minutes. sneezed. Just sneezed. All right, buddy, I gotta pick you up off the chair because I'm back. Oh, you're boneless. You went boneless again. The server's back up, by the way. Everyone, look. It's a Calvino face. Calvino face. He's so sleepy. He's a sleepy big lump. All right. Got that taken care of. What if cat causes lag? Or cat cause lag? Ooh, cat cause lag. If we added more dirt. All right. Let me know if it's working. Please. Let's save this again. And this will be a little dirt area. Calvino. Back to writing maps. Exactly. Let's write some maps. Let's dig into this. Let's see. We'll do ground with stones again. We're doing another little courtyardy area here at the end of the orchard. There. There, we got a little area. Leads into the grassy stuff where all this is at. What's up, buddy? I think I'm going to have to see if I can find I know there's a big stable. Is there a little straw building? Nope, I don't need that. I need straw building. I need the tiniest straw building there is. That one's a good one. Let's see what other small buildings we have. We got that option. Yeah, most of these are too big. Oh, that one's kind of, oh no, it's the same one. And let's see a good straw building. I think we'll go with this one. Because I think this is going to be where the horsey horse and or any other livestock live. And we'll give them a little corral here. Give him a little fenced in area here. Now, I'm doing this for a reason. I wanted to do something here. Move that. Move this. I kind of wanted to put a little, like, water trough or something in here. So when he comes out, does the well, he can just reach over the fence and throw water into a trough. Let's see. Can we find... I just like playing around with little details like this in maps. They're just fun. Let's see. Is there something called a trough? Is there a trough? I didn't even search. Let's see. Trough. There are tags that... Nope, no tags. Not that. All right, let's see if we can find something. Maybe there's something that looks like a bench or something. What are you doing, Calvin? Are you sneezing still? You okay? You sneezing, buddy? You all right? Little sneezels. He's got the sneezels. I got his head in both of my hands. I'm just smushing his ears back and forth and rubbing his head. He's like... I did that earlier and he started purring so weird that he was just going... I thought he'd fallen asleep in my hands. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to keep doing that because if he falls asleep and then he won't want me to let go of his head and I will have to drop it and he'll be sad. All right, let's see. We got that and that. That's not a trough. That's not a trough. That's a chair. That's a cabinet. Table, a crate. More crates. More crates. Froste AI confirmed. Exactly. The server is borked. Don't worry about it. I'll occupy myself with bothering Crescent. Oh, really? It doesn't work at all? It says it's using a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see what it says here. It's, oh, scheduled network maintenance, 21st of November. That's not now. It says 21st of November, 5 to 6 EST, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. That shouldn't be doing anything. It says server pause, no clients connected, auto pause timer. Said at 19:03 you connected, so 3 minutes ago. Percent broke it. Mega lagged. Ooh, that's fun. Well, let's see what the latest, what backups we have. Of course, I went to the backup and it says there's an error on the page. The last backup I have is somewhere in a spot. It was at 7 o'clock yesterday evening. So hopefully it's not screwed. I guess we'll find out. She didn't do nothing. She did all the things. She did it because she said she did it. Right? No, wait, that's not what she said. She said she didn't do it. Oh, only the most guilty of people would say they didn't do it. Right? That's how that works. Well, we'll see if it actually recovers here. Blame Croissant, fix it when you're not busy. Yeah. The snoozles. Sneezels and the snoozles. He's just sitting like a black and white sphinx on my lap right now. All right, this is the cabinet. That's where I got to. Okay. What is this? A curtain, a bed, not going to be a bed. Goods, metal goods. I mean, if I could find something that looks like a bench, that would totally work. What is this? A window. Nah, window would not make sense. Maybe there's under the straw stuff. Cabinet would not work. So docks, and they don't look quite right. A citizen, I'll just put a person there. That's what the horses eat. People. Maybe that's a bad idea. No people eating. No people eating horses. No people horse eating people. Wait. That's branches. This is flowers. I guess maybe it could be under like goods or something, but probably not, because usually those come in like a clump of things. And there is one thing that was like barrels, like this. Single crate. Let's see if we got something. Oh, this could work. We have one of these for food, and we have we find something else here that makes sense. This could be, it could be a water thing. We could pretend that's a water trough, or we just put something like that down. It looks like a little round water thing. It's not a square water trough like I was thinking, but select object. I want this. Oh, there we go. And we're going to actually use this. We're going to put it over here. Who knows what it is? It's just a box, some stuff in it. It just looks neat. Clients connected. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder what its issue is. Keep to protest too much. Too much protesting. All right. Let's turn the movie back on so Calvino is all happy. Calvino. They're at the point, and I'm actually watching The Fellowship. They're at the point where they're in Moria. Oh, and the Balrog's coming. And he's kind of no longer paying attention because he fell asleep on my lap. Let's see, we're going to find the straw. Back to the other thing here. It's kind of an interesting shape. Sorry, Calvino. Go down to the ground a little bit with that. And they call it a mine. A mine. Exactly. Now, should we put horse in here? I think we should. See if we can get a horse. Oh, wait, this will only ever have a cart. I think there's a livestock one. There we go. Animal. We'll do this horse. He's eating over here. We'll rotate him this way. He's over there eating. Whose horse? Horse is a horse, of course. Right, Calvino? All right. Forest. We'll make that a little less dense over here, but we'll make it more dense in the area in the middle. We'll bring the density up there. Whose horse? Was this village central to a story point, I assume? This one is an idea for a place that I have off of a specific river that I have not named on the map right now. And it will be because I decided to put all this stuff in here. This is where I'm going to put one of the little minor named characters that I have that I haven't talked about publicly. How you doing, Kel? So we're going to put another little piece of forest here. But we're going to bring the density down on this one a bit. We're going to do it like that, okay? And then we're going to put a logging camp back here at their backyards. All right, and we're going to do no border. We're going to see what we get here. Sometimes these are a little crazy. This one doesn't look too bad, though. It just basically fills in the area with some little gecko pieces. Kind of nicely. And then we put a market out there already. I think we're going to actually put we're going to attempt another market here. We're going to put this market here at the edge of town. We're going all the way up near the important church building. So that sometimes there may be more But right now, there's only a couple of little things there. Density up a bit. We'll do the same thing back here. We're going to do cottages over here now. Oh, that was cottages I did over here. No wonder it looks so weird. All right, we'll do logging camp over here instead. Hi, buddy. What, you need attention? He just reached out with his paws and grabbed a hold of my wrist, so I gotta pet him now. Hi, buddy. No. What do you need? Man, you're in a happy, lovey mood today. He's just the snuggliest cat ever today. But now he's also flicking his tail around. So he's getting all, like, feisty because he's been sleeping so much. Yep. Feisty cat. All right, so this one is a little more like a logging camp, okay? Son of Pyotr. Pyotr does not have a son. So if he finds the right little lady, you know, he can settle down. Have some little dwarves. Haha, pun intended. There we go. Let's see. What, Calvino? You're flicking your little tail around like you're annoyed with something. What? Oh, are you sneezing still? You need a sit up for a minute. Come here. Oh, wow, that was quite a stretch. You want to stretch? You want to do a stretch? You want to do a camera stretch? Oh. He got his little stretch. And I know it was a good stretch because he meowed. So, you want to go sleep on the couch? Is that what you're telling me? You're done with me moving around so much? Is that right? Yeah? He's giving me side eyes now. He's like, yeah, you have your uses. Okay. Can I let you down? Is that what you want? You want to go down? You don't want to go down. You don't want to? Here. You let me know what you want to do. I'll put you down. If you want to come back up, go for it. And earlier, he was laying on my lap so long, I finally just looked down at him and I said, buddy, can you go lay somewhere else for a while? I need my leg to have blood flow back into it. He literally looked up at me, went, "Meh," and hopped off my lap and went and laid over by the green screen. So I think he understands intent occasionally. Teach him to shut down the stream. No. You're looking at me expectantly. What do you need? You have food and water over by the door. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Fly, be free. What should I put in the backyard of the... I think the tavern should have a little garden. What do you think? I think we'll do no border on the garden, though. Something like that. He's just flopped. He's just flopped. All right, so the backyard here will have some of this stuff. Oh my gosh, cats. That was quite a noise they just made. Pumpkin is on a tear today. I don't know what's up with him, but he is just like, I am not content with my lot in life unless I'm running at 700 miles an hour. And so he's been doing that for a good portion of the day. Where the tavern keeper keeps his poison plants, he uses on patrons he doesn't like. Yep. And then we'll have to put a hole that he puts them in the ground. Where is that? There, he's got his cellar door back here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put a whoops. We're gonna put a wagon parked back there. We're gonna put some crates out here. Let's get some crates. Crates and barrels, barrels and crates, crates and crates and barrels and crates. Chimney, that's not gonna help. Flour, no. All kinds of goods stacked out here. This is these people's yard, so they wouldn't have anything to do with the tavern. But they might have a table out here. An ore hole, yes, where he keeps his raw ore. That reminds me, because I just saw it here, and you made me think of it. Yeah, I think we're going to put let's see, we'll go to the fences, we'll get some stone. I think we'll put another little building here if we can, or a tent, but we'll try a building. Tiny little house, boom, right on top of it. I don't think we have another really small building. That's the tavern, that's too big. I think that's the smallest house we have. So, we don't really have a shed. We do have a latrine. We have a couple of other shapes we could put out here, which could work. If we could put this here. It kind of looks like a part of a blacksmith shop or something. Living next to the tavern loud, long and nice. Maybe you should change it into a storehouse. I could. Or here's the option. If I take this house and nuke it, I put a little area where it's nothing but tables out here, and this little house is gonna go away too. But we'll have like the tavern yard, and we'll just have it go to like here, and then let this be those people's yard. Let's see. Where is the tables? Over, we'll stick a massive tree in the center. Card here. I think we'll even put one of those latrine things out here. Where was it? Okay. Bed? No. I'm not finding it. What was it? Carpet. That's not going to be it. The cats are just crazy tonight. I don't know what they're up to. I didn't give them anything. They didn't have any special food or anything. Remembering where this stuff is at. Someday I'm going to remember which one of these icons is which, but they're so tiny. The heck is this thing? Lighthouse. Or a window. A light source. Pillar. There it is. There it is. We'll even do the enclosed one. We'll put it way back here. There. These people are just like, nah, let's go have a drink. Again. Now there is in here somewhere. Is this the one that has the ruins table? I thought one of these was oh, this is the place. Okay. A little strange because it has a stone tower attached to it. That's a little weird. So it makes sense for this to be on the river. Maybe I'll make my own once I figure out how to do it. Hey, Dark Dave, if you're here, did you ever make an asset for this? House. Put yeah, we'll do that. I think that's better. Looks, yeah, it looks a little more full that way. Kind of looks like a bird. Whee! Little beak sticking out here. Ew. Better. Let's see. We're going to get a path in here. We're going to build here. Make a whole lot of sense to have the boat behind it. We'll move the boat. This out here. Hold that. That will make it a little larger. There we go. Get ourselves it's smaller. Save that. I think that's kind of cool. See what this thing looks like with a little bit of nighttime. And he did rework the, there was an update where he reworked the undo and redo because it was not functioning at all. You couldn't redo or undo things. Now you can, which is good. Now we'll go. Yep. All right, lights, unimportant right now. Turn the lights down. There we go. Yeah, the night and the night and day stuff is cool. Oh, it could be where the tavern keeper lives. Yeah, that's true. In that case, you know what I could even do? Maybe I can pop a hole in this wall. I know. I don't know if I can actually break a spline like this. Let's see. I don't see a way to break it. Can I say add remove handles, lower, new path, properties panel, lift? Yeah, it doesn't look like I could actually split a spline path like that. Nerds. I'd have to make a separate one to put a little gate in there. But I could. I mean, he'd just probably walk on out. I'll just turn it around so he can. That'll be his backyard area. And the front yard area. There we go. But I'm going to add some flair because we need flair in here. This town needs some flair, son. Is there another version? There's another longer version. See if I can find those posts now. The posts were in here somewhere. They were little tiny square of a thing. A chair. A pillar. There we go. Want the post. There we go. Now, if I move these up a little, they'll be hooked to the top of the pillar and they'll cast their shadow a little farther. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Am I actually grabbing here? Weird, why can't I grab a hold of this thing? There we go. I think that'll work if I hook it there. We got their big party tree with all the banners going to and fro. I don't think there's anything else I need to really put in the yard back here. It's just where people walk around and eat and drink. So if there was a fire roasting, like a pit where they could cook a pig, ooh, I could put an oven out here. They have an outside oven. Yeah, they have a fireplace. I can just turn it into a pit. Oh, look at that. It looks like a roasting pit even. So there's one that looks like this. One looks like that. That one's too big. That one's a little crazy. And that's just a cooking pit. So let's see. I kind of like the more square one here. And then I think I'm gonna put this thing next to it. Make it look like maybe this is a building or a smokehouse, like they smoke meat next to their open fire. I think that'd be cool. And then we'll need a little stack of firewood. Because they gotta have firewood for roasting, right? Where is the wood? Is the wood stuff? Framework. Careful, Kelvino's moving around under my feet. I don't want to step on him. And hear a rant. What is this? This is a chimney. We could put a little chimney on top of this thing. That'd be kind of fun. There, now we got smoke coming out of the smoker too. And it's even casting a long shadow. That's nice. Where is the piles of wood? They're farther down, I think. Oh, that's a horse. My own beard is tickling my arm. That's not fun. Handcart, framework. There it is. Wood pile. That's not the wood pile we want. We're going to make this a wood pile, but we're going to rotate it and make it smaller. I'm not going to put it too close to that. Bring it down to the ground a little bit more. Man got the grill. Barbecue, exactly. There we go. We got the barbecue pit for the tavern. So they can barbecue and eat, drink, and whatnot. They got their own little garden out here. They got their stable somewhere in the basement. That's why I put the basement there. They've got all the fixings to brew everything. That'll work. Save. Oh, where'd Buddy go? Oh, he's snuggled over there. Do you need to go outside, buddy? What do you know? You want to go outside, or are you just... He's just laying against my green screen, just kind of like dozing. What else have we got to do in this town? Put more stuff over here. Whatever we've got. I think we'll make some more plots, because I think we'll have plots of like that one didn't want to populate. And we'll put another plot out here too. Figure out what we're going to do with this area over here too. I kind of wanted to leave it open for the cool. I think we're going to do across the river. Road goes through. We're going to do fields. That didn't work. There we go. We'll do another one here. We'll adjust these shapes and sizes at some point. When we figure out if they're going to be what goes through here. Ah, I see why I couldn't add a point there. Oops, that's not what I want. I wanted a point here. Because if I take a road through here, yeah, it could be a lot closer. If I want them to be. I can put a little hedge or something along them. Interesting, this one didn't end up in the border. That could work. I like it. Thinking maybe I'll put a hedge along here because I think I have a hedge. Edge line. Why is barbecuing mainly but cooking feminine? I guess because barbecue is like open flames outdoors usually, and cooking inside is like refined and, you know, controlled. Not as primal, you know, stick and meat, as opposed to actually preparing things properly. Nice, Chrysanth. Nice. Move that back a little bit because we're going to put stuff. I think I'm going to put a fence here. We're going to put stuff here. Fence, or not a fence, but like a horse cart. I'm going to put some trees. We're going to put a path. Oh, a stone path. We want a small dirt path. See, people who drive off of there and walk there. People here, if there is an opening or something here, would probably go off like this and connect it. Like, say the gate were over here or something. I don't know where the actual gate would be. Pretend it's over here. But I think I'm going to put something else here that they would use, like there's a rock pile or something. Let's see, where is stones? That's bushes. Where are they here? Is this stones? That's stones. It's going to take me through the whole thing of stones. Yeah, it's not taking me to the other. Where's my other pile of rocks? Yeah, maybe there's a little well that hides over here. Maybe there's a well right there. And there's more rocks. In flaming form since he was a kid. Enjoy your added wrinkles from that reference. Wow. Plant will no longer get any barbecue of any kind. Wait, I didn't mean it. You didn't mean it, folks. Stones, that's the one I wanted. There. Tent? Where's a tent? There's a market stall. Let's see if we can find a smaller tent here. Makeshift tent? Big tent? We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll put it there. Put it there. A little stop off spot between these things. All right, we're going to put we're gonna put some stuff over there at some point, but right now I think I'm gonna put another field over on the other side. But maybe this will be an orchardy type thing. I guess we'll see what kind of a thing it actually hands me here when I make a little plot. That field will be fallow right now. Punkada, go my cats, making all the noise in the world. I'll end up putting some trees back here. That's kind of a little spot there. It's kind of cool. That works. I might sprinkle a tree or two in here, but I might leave this as dirt or something too. Yeah. Let's make it a little bit larger. There we go. So that orchard kind of blends into the edge. Make this a little larger as well. I don't know what I want to do here. Thinking about another camp of some sort, but I don't have a lot of time left. I got 4 or 5 minutes only. All this new chrysanth. The chrysanth was actually carnivorous flower. Could be, could be. The Horn of Gondor. You can tell where I'm at now. The Horn of Gondor. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think I like the little wizard tower area here. I don't know what I want to put here. Be a good place for something cool, but I don't know what yet. All right, we're gonna save this. I'm going to pause what I'm doing here in the movie. So the plan, I believe it's still on, is Erudia is going to be doing his Friday night game tonight in about a half an hour. Is that right, Chrysanth? Unless I was wrong. Is it 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central? Ooh, Gondor calls for aid. Yeah. Announcements. Let me see what he says. Tonight at 8:30 p.m. Okay, so it's actually at 8:30 my time. So since you put the link in there. Any visitor hears explosions and the town folks are like, that's just the wizard. Don't worry about it. You know what I should do then? Okay, you just gave me a thought here, Chrysanth. What happens when a wizard loses control of a fireball? Burnt forest. Yep. So I wonder if I can find a like a thing that could look like a crater here. Like an epicenter or something, and see if I have anything that's even remotely like that. I have enough time to do this before I'm done with the stream. Crate, single crate. Anything very obvious work. I'll have to play around with it, see what I can find. Because I know there's... What? Hi. Come here, buddy. Okay, you want to end the stream with me? Come here. No, don't leave. Come here. Come here. Novino, come here. Novino, where are you going? You want to go outside that badly? Come here. Come here. Please? Please? I'm saying please. He's looking at me like, no. I'm going outside. Are you coming with me to say goodbye to the stream? Come here. Oh, yes, you're giving me blinky eyes. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's being a stinker. He wants to go outside. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream here. Darn. The Gooman lives, Megaman, I don't know who that is, but yes. Yeah, this is where he tosses fireballs out the window up there. Just wham! Shut up, birds! Get off my lawn! All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go let the cats out, and then I'm going to go do stuff with family for a little while, and I'll be on streaming something maybe a little later. I'm not going to be streaming with Sevi because I got to talk to family and see how people are doing and all that. So I will talk to you all a bit later. Have a good evening, and don't take any wooden nickels or something. Words of wisdom.